guys, it's Phyrra, and today I've got the Urban Decay Vice Limited palette to show you. Before I jump into the palette, I wanted to show you my new hair, which is why it's actually not styled because it's got so many different layers of color. This is my pink and purple side. And even in the back, there's pink and purple. And over here is my ocean side that has like shades of aqua and teal and blue. And I think there's a little bit of purple over here maybe too, probably in the back. But I absolutely love my new hair. For the first time in I don't know how many years, I went to go see a new stylist. His name is Christian Ariel, and he did my hair with Pravana, and I absolutely love it. He's at iStyle XG in Tampa, so if you're in the Tampa area, I highly recommend you go to him if you want some creative color. I love what he did. When I went in, I had basically a picture of my inspiration, and I knew I wanted the top dark, and I wanted pops of color, and I thought I wanted more darkness through it, but really with the way he did the top dark, it's perfect. I love all the bright underneath and hidden, so if like I pull my hair up, you get to see like all different kinds of flashes of color. If I style it and it's curly, you see all kinds of really cool color if it's not flat like it is right now. But I wanted to be able to like play with it and show you the color without screwing it up, and so it's just like, I'll leave it flat. For my nails, this is Black Cat Lacquers Candy is Dandy. Friend Sheila sent me this polish. Thank you so much. I really like it. Now onto the Vice Limited palette. Originally, I tried to purchase this palette when it was for sale for a second on the Sephora website. I was very upset that I could actually see it on the website but not purchase it, even though I'm a VIB Rouge. I never received an email from Sephora that said this palette was available. So basically, I feel like Sephora sucks for that because it just really upset me. So when Urban Decay had this palette on sale on their website, I bought it right away. Their website had problems. You had to like mouse over to get it to add to the cart, but I was able to get it, so I was very excited. The palette retails for $58. It's going to be on sale at Ulta on January 25th. Do not miss it if you want it, because otherwise I don't know if it's coming back ever again. But yes, I bought it. I'm very happy I bought it. Let's get onto the palette. So as you can see, there are 20 shadows inside. There is a mirror. It comes with a double-ended brush, and this is like a lid brush, and this I guess you could use in the crease or for blending. Let me show you the palette up close just so that you can see the colors. And mine arrived with this one, Deeper Chipped. But since it was a brown shade, I really didn't care, so I didn't even bother to contact customer service about it. So the first color is Nameless. This is a brown taupe to me. It was originally in the Shattered Face case, and it has pretty good pigmentation, seemed easy to apply. This is Backdoor. It's a cool, dark charcoal brown matte. And I believe, I know this is from the Smoked palette, and I believe this was like the first dark, cool brown I ever encountered in eyeshadow. So I really like it. I have a soft spot for this particular brown shade. This is Deeper. It is a bronzy brown metallic shade, and it has really nice color pigmentation. It's really easy to work with. Deeper was from the 15th anniversary palette. Disco is one of the new colors. It's a pale gold with iridescent glitter. I had fallout whenever I applied it, so I think that this is a shade that would benefit from using Urban Decay bondage or some sort of like some sort of extra special sticky adhesive so that the glitter doesn't fall out. But it's super pretty, as you can see. This is Heat, and it's a bright, like copper metallic shade. If you like this type of like orange color, I think you'll like it. It might be nice to mix for like a fiery look if you want to use this with maybe Disco and then some sort of red like Sonic from the Vice 3 palette, you know, something like that. I don't know, I think fire and leaves whenever I see orange. Orange is not a color I wear very often. So this is Crystal. It's from the Book of Shadows 4. To me, it's like an icy blue with silvery gray undertones. I felt like it was sort of sheer and had to be built up. I wasn't really crazy about the pigmentation. Next to that is Goddess. I think this was one of the original eyeshadows from Urban Decay. It's like a deep smoky blue shade, and I felt like it was, I don't know, I felt like I had to build it up, so I wasn't really impressed with it. This is Vaporized. It's a metallic gray taupe. I actually really like this one. It reminds me a little bit of Mushroom. I think there's some like glitter in it. There's like a little bit of glitter in it, so it could probably benefit from a sticky base, but it's a really nice color. It has good pigmentation, and it looks really good with blue-green eyes. This is Floss. It's a metallic emerald with emerald green glitter, and I wish it had a little bit more pigmentation, but it built up just fine. This is obviously Perversion. Perversion was from the Book of Shadows 2. It's a matte black. It has pretty good pigmentation. It's pretty easy to work with. Okay, so now on to the second half of the Vice Limited colors. The first shade I have is Provocateur, and this is an icy metallic pink with lots of glitter. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I fucking hate this color. It was in the Vice palette and the Anarchy palette, both of which I liked, but this color, I don't know, I feel like it's a little easier to work with in this palette, but it's still not my favorite shade just because there's always so much fallout with it. It's just, ugh. Do not like. I hope I never see it again, and I was afraid I was actually going to see it in the Naked on the Run palette or something else, but it strikes again. It's in the Vice Limited, so it's in 3 palettes now. Really don't like it. Next color is Hoodoo, and this is like a purple, like a dusty purple with a hint of pink to it. I don't like this one. It's just, I don't like the dusty muted quality. It had decent pigmentation, but I don't like that. This is Freak Show. It was one of the deluxe shadows, one of my original favorites. It has really good color payoff and pigmentation. I like this color a lot. This is Junk Show, and it was from the 15th anniversary palette. It's a bright pink satin, and I feel like there's a hint of violet iridescence to it. I love this color. I loved it in the 15th anniversary palette. Such an awesome color. This is Blitz. It's a bright metallic gold. I feel like it's a yellow gold. It makes me think of Gold Lame, actually, and Dancers. I don't know, but it's a nice gold color. This is Chase. It's a golden bronzy shade. I love it. I love it with my eye color. It's from the anniversary palette. This is Last Sin. It's like a peachy color, like a peachy satin, and it's from the Vice 3 palette. I really like it because I like peach shades like this. Easy to use as an inner lid color to brighten the eyes. This is Road Stripe. I believe it was one of the original Urban Decay shadows. I really like this one because it's got a white base with blue-violet iridescence, so I like to use it as a highlight color. And it's really cool if you layer it on top of black. It was a little sheer, so it had to be built up, but it is a highlight shade, so I kind of expect them to be more on the sheer side. This is Anonymous. It's a pale peachy cream matte, and as you can see, it almost blends in with my skin tone. This is my favorite kind of color for a base shade, so I would use this as like a base on the lid, crease, brow bone to make it easier to blend other colors. And last but not least, we have Laced, which is a light pinky nude matte. So let me show you all of the colors up close. Really? Can I do that? Maybe? Yeah. So my opinion on the Vice Limited palette overall is that I really like it. That's why I bought it. I knew I would love it. I'm an Urban Decay fangirl. The first Urban Decay palette I bought was the Sustainable Shadow Box, and then I bought the 15th anniversary palette. So my love for Urban Decay runs deep, and I really like this palette. If you compare it to the Vice 3, you can see it's got this bright chartreuse green, which matches the back, or it's similar to the back. The Vice Limited is actually thicker. They both have the raised up green on the front. Color-wise, both are packed with plenty of neutral shades. Let's see. There you go. So both are packed with plenty of Oh God, I look ridiculous. Okay, so both of these are packed with plenty of neutral shades. So if you're wondering, will I get much use out of this on a daily basis? If you love neutrals, I am sure you would get use out of either of these palettes. Which one you get? This one has more, I think, browns and reds and pinks. This one has more purples and blues. They're both great. If you can only get one, I think that's a really tough question. I think you should go off of what your favorite colors are. I do feel like both palettes are good and they're good value for the price. So if you were interested in the Urban Decay Vice Limited palette, make sure you hit Ulta on January 25th to pick it up. I'm assuming it's going to be available online and in stores, but if not, at least check online. Which palette would you choose, the Limited or the Vice 3? Please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes in between. Thanks so much for watching.